AI isn't thinking, it's bluffing, and it might be bluffing you right now. This might be the biggest warning shot of the AI revolution, and we're all ignoring it. Is this a wake-up call or a desperate play? Don't go anywhere yet. This is the AI truth you need to hear. Hello, tech fans. Welcome back to the channel. Apple just shook the AI world with a provocative research paper titled The Illusion of Thinking. It claims top AI models like OpenAI's GPT-4o, Anthropic's Cloud, and Google's Gemini are not reasoning at all. They're just mimicking intelligence. Released on June 7th, 2025, days before Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference, WWDC, this paper dropped like a grenade. Everyone expected Apple to hype their AI game, but instead they're saying, hold up, AI is not what you think. AI looks like magic, but Apple says it's all a trick. With the AI market booming, Apple's move is bold. What did Apple find? Are they exposing a flaw or covering for their own AI struggles? Let's unpack their findings, why they're sparking chaos, and what's next. Let's break it down. Apple's paper is a reality check for AI hype. They tested top models like GPT-4o, Cloud, DeepSeek R1, and Gemini using the Tower of Hanoi puzzle, a brain teaser where you move disks between pegs with strict rules. They started with simple puzzles, one disk, no problem, then scaled to complex ones with many disks. Here's what happened. Basic AI models outperformed reasoning models for simple tasks. It's like a bicycle beating a sports car in city traffic. Over-engineered AI tripped up. For moderate tasks, reasoning models did really well. Solving puzzles regular models couldn't. This is their sweet spot. Everything crashed when performing complex tasks. Models gave up, even with plenty of time and power. Apple went further. They handed models the exact algorithm to solve the puzzles. Still, they failed on tough tasks. Why? These AIs aren't reasoning, but they're pattern matching, recycling memorized solutions. When faced with new, complex problems, their thinking falls apart. This isn't just a test failure. It's a warning about AI's limits. If top models can't handle a kid's puzzle, can we trust them with anything more important? Apple's paper ignited a firestorm online. The AI community split like a sports rivalry. Critics like Gary Marcus are celebrating. Since 1998, he's argued neural networks fail outside their training data. His viral Substack calls Apple's findings a knockout blow for AI models, comparing them to race cars stuck in first gear. He points out that 1950s tech solved the Tower of Hanoi better than today's billion-dollar AIs, but others fight back. Some claim that Apple's test is misleading. Tower of Hanoi solutions are long, with thousands of steps for complex puzzles. Modules hit output limits. Imagine trying to write a novel in a tweet. It'll hit the word limit. They argue it is measuring difficulty wrongly because long tasks aren't always hard to reason about. YouTuber Richard Aragon says the paper proves AI reasoning works within limits, not that it's fake. Some suspect Apple's motives, given Siri's weak performance and delayed AI launches. Are they exposing truth or deflecting from their lag in the AI race? What's your take? Is Apple dropping truth bombs or playing defense? Let me know in the comments. But how does this measure up against Google's AI glasses? While Apple's slamming AI reasoning, Google's Android XR glasses, powered by Gemini AI, are making waves. Launched in December 2024, these glasses blend augmented reality with real-time AI, promising to revolutionize daily life. Imagine hands-free navigation, live translations in your view, or watching YouTube on a virtual big screen. Even with these excellent features, Apple's paper still raised doubts. If Gemini's reasoning is only pattern matching, can it deliver? Google's demos show Gemini recalling a book title or guiding you through a city. Impressive, right? But this is likely based on familiar patterns. Apple's tests suggest it might fail on complex, unique tasks like rerouting you during a sudden roadblock or solving a novel problem on the fly. Google's glasses shine with practical integration, like maps, photos, and apps work seamlessly. Meanwhile, Apple's Siri still lags behind. Google's wearable tech feels futuristic, but Apple's warning hints at shaky foundations. Is Google's AR dream built on overhyped AI? Wait until you hear this. Why is Apple sounding the warning now, of all times? The timing was so strategic. Dropping this paper before WWDC 2025, they're resetting expectations. While Google and OpenAI chase sci-fi AGI dreams, Apple's betting on practical, reliable AI like Think Smarter Siri, not world-dominating superintelligence. Their brand thrives on tech that just works, not flashy promises. This echoes the 2024 paper GSM Symbolic, which showed AI models struggle when math problems include irrelevant details. Apple's pattern is clear. They're the AI skeptic, challenging hype with rigorous tests. In a booming AI market, they're urging honesty about what it can and cannot do. This could push the industry forward. Researchers like Jan LeCun, who's moved beyond LLMs, agree that true intelligence needs new approaches, like neurosymbolic AI blending logic and learning. Apple's map of AI's limit could guide smarter development, making tools more reliable for everyday users like you and me. So what's keeping AI from going full speed, and what's the next big leap? Apple's paper lays bare AI's weaknesses, but the road ahead is really bumpy. Firstly, models rely on patterns, not logic, so they don't do so well on complex, novel tasks. This means your AI assistant might shine at routine jobs, but flop when you need creative solutions, like optimizing a chaotic travel itinerary or troubleshooting a unique tech issue. Apple's pushing for hybrid systems, like neurosymbolic AI, combining rule-based logic with neural networks. But these are still years away from mainstream use. Secondly, privacy and ethical concerns. Google's AR glasses, with always-on cameras, spark fears of constant surveillance. Imagine walking down the street, your glasses recording everything. Creepy, right? Apple's software focus dodges this, but still faces scrutiny from data-heavy AI training. Strict GDPR laws in Europe could delay both companies' launches, as regulators demand clear data policies. People don't trust big tech, and Apple's warning about AI's illusion of thinking could make users question whether these tools are safe for critical tasks. Then there's competition and innovation. Google faces Meta's Ray-Ban glasses and Apple's rumored AR hardware, while Apple contends with OpenAI and Google's AI dominance. The bigger challenge is in perception. If Neo sees the code behind the world, suddenly everything changes. If AI's reasoning is revealed as weak, users might unplug from it or push for a version that actually lives up to the hype. Apple's paper could force a pivot toward new AI architectures, but companies might double down on scaling instead, risking more hype over substance. Looking ahead, Google's glasses are slated for late 2025, following Samsung's Project Muhan headset. Apple's WWDC might unveil practical AI features, emphasizing reliability over razzle-dazzle. The industry's at a crossroads. Will it chase AGI or focus on usable tools? Apple's warning could spark a shift, but only if the hype machine slows down. The future's close, but it's not perfect. Are you listening to Apple's warning? Apple's calling out AI's limits, but is anyone listening? Is Apple right to sound the alarm, or are they scared of falling behind? Would you trust your life to an AI that can't solve a simple puzzle? Comment your take down below and hit that bell and check out my new video, Google's AI glasses can see more than you think.